We heard about the cake that was destroyed by an unknown in the palace of Kabiyesi, as they didn't know who destroyed that cake. A lot of you must have heard what happened to this wonderful, beautiful golden cake Metete wanted to give to her man. Yes, my correct people. They say she'd ordered this this cake all the way from Dubai, according to what we are hearing. Now, the cake was not destroyed ordinarily, because a lot of people were now asking what happened, because as we heard, there was no cameras where it was. A lot of you must have heard this, but the reason why the cake was destroyed is why we are here to tell you, because as it was revealed later that cake destruction was divine. It was destined to be destroyed. My people, as we are hearing, they said priestess, a lot of people honored Kabiyesi's birthday. It was not just for only the dignitaries and the rich. It was also for people, traditional people who do traditional things with Kabiyesi. Of course, my people, you should expect that the royal priestess should be there. If a priest should be there also, some native doctors who do things with Kabiyesi, but they have their own side where they always stay. You don't expect them to come and face the camera or the video when the videoing of the event is going on. So we are hearing that cake was purposely destroyed, and the reason why it was destroyed was because just as we heard Metete brought that cake, and the women, Ooni of Ife wives, they were so angry that why would Metete do that it was way too much for her to do, that because she has not come into the palace yet, so why would she offer such a cake, or such a big golden cake to Kabiyesi? Only for us to realize that the madman who came around that very day in the evening was now explaining. When a madman talks, all these Ooni of Ife stories, you will hear once you see here a madman say, because Ooni of Ife is a royalty, is a king, and most people, he gets a lot of message from different places. You might get from traditionalists, you might get from a priest, you might get from priestess, and all this, a lot of people give him messages. So we are now hearing that cake was allegedly poison. There was stuff that is injected into that cake, and when the stuff was injected into that cake, as attractive as that cake might be, Kabiyesi might just want to say, oh, this is from my lovely woman Metete, and before you know it, he will eat the cake when they present it to him, because as we heard, they said the king was waiting, as at the time they will start bringing cake so that they can carry the cake out. That is what we heard. But it was so unfortunately, it's fortunately for Kabiyesi, the cake did not make it to come out, because the cake was destroyed inside. Even though we heard that they were angry, Kabiyesi was angry, but that was not the time to show that he was angry. Yes, he's not supposed to show that he is angry, because such a beautiful cake would have graced the occasion well when they bring it out, So the madman said to Igbi after the whole event, they said in the evening, the madman approached Igbi when everywhere people were, the royal event planner were just packing their things, and everybody was just picking up their things ready to go. They said the madman approached Igbi for where he was with the other Oloris, because they gave them the seats where they were supposed to sit. How the madman entered into the place, we don't know. But they said the man was, in fact, I can't, up to now, I'm still confused of how such a person can enter, except it was done in an open place. But they said the man started pointing at Igbi, that she knows something about that cake, that why did she do that to that cake? Even though they first accused Auntie Beauty, because Auntie Beauty went around there, she said she went there to pick something, according to what we are hearing. But then, instead of the madman to start to be talking to Auntie Beauty, the madman was now talking to Igbi, telling Igbi that what did she do to that cake, that she should go and eat that cake. If there is nothing, if she knows that she's innocent, she should go and eat the cake. My people, this one, he off everybody. Which one be say make Igbi go eat cake? For what? Igbi was never, there was not never a time somebody even saw Igbi around there. But you know all these things, before they know how they will have their way. Either that he sent somebody, if truly the information is true. Because the madman was saying that Igbi should go and test the cake. Igbi was like, why will I test the cake that has already spoiled? So the madman was still saying that cake is not good. And it is not from the person that brought the cake. It is from Igbi, that Igbi should go and eat the cake. You know, when such an information was will be passed, people will begin to wonder, what does madman mean by telling Igbi to go and eat cake? The cake that they said it has pieces and everything has been packed and disposed. The madman is now telling Igbi to go and eat. They said the way he was saying it, he was telling Igbi, if you are the one, will you eat the cake? If you are the one, will you eat the cake? You know, such a talk seems somehow to the ear. It reads another meaning to the audience. So everybody began to look to Igbi's side, as Igbi was like, why are everybody looking at me? That she doesn't know anything about the cake, and she will not probably eat a cake that was pushed down and you know, that has been poured into the waste bin. What for? Is it that she cannot afford the cake, or that she's so hungry, or that, in fact, what reason does she have to go to the trash and dig out a cake that has been packed and put inside the trash? My people no be small thing. Now everybody for there begin to look Igbi. They look at one kind eye. But Igbi was still saying that what she is the madman saying, as Igbi ordered the security to come and carry the madman out. And as they were carrying the madman out, they said the madman was still telling Igbi, go and eat the cake. Go and eat the cake. Go and eat the cake. You know, such an information. Well, the madman was not allowed to say everything he wanted to say. Maybe if he was allowed, he would to stay much time or a little more time, he would have known if he would have known what he would say, or we would have known if he would have something to add to what he said. But as we are hearing the thing, they said he didn't say much. He only told Igbi to go and eat the cake, to go and eat the cake, to go and eat the cake. You know, something like that. That if it was she, would she have eaten the cake? You know, so that got a lot of people confused, at the same time suspicious. You know, that everybody now is suspecting that maybe something must have been wrong, or maybe Igbi must have put something inside it, but nobody will confirm, and nobody will come out to say boldly that something has been put inside the cake, my people, because nobody saw him. As according to what we are hearing, they said that place that the camera is there's no camera there. That out of all the places in Ooni's compound, that they went to place the cake in a place there is no camera, because the cake is so huge and it needed more space. So there is a place like store just right beside Kabiesi's this thing, where they kept the cake, you know. So they don't want to put all the places that has cameras, they have small spaces, so you have to put it here so that it can just balance on its own without anybody attempting on it. But then after all they tried, the cake still got destroyed, and now we are hearing that the madman is pointing at Igbi, asking Igbi if it was him, would she has eaten the cake. Welcome back to my channel once more, my people. It is your girl Life Disclosed. I am here again with another hot and spicy news from the palace of Kabiesi. Please kindly subscribe to this channel, and to my returning subscriber, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Okay, the information we are still on it is that Igbi was being suspected due to the madman was standing right before her, and was telling her to go and eat that cake, or if it was him, if it was her, would he has eaten the cake. Well, my people, I am going to bring you more updates. Please stay connected, and don't forget that all these are alleged information. I will be right back.